Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Lesson 1 of Persuasive Writing for this week. I wonder who we might be talking about this week. Can you tell from the picture? Our learning intention this week is I'm learning about persuasive text. And my success criteria is that I can understand the purpose of a persuasive text. So what is persuasive writing? Let's go over it one more time what a persuasive text is. Persuasive text presents an opinion about a particular topic. Your opinion is what you think, feel, or believe about something. People can have different points of view about the same topic based on their own experiences. The next part of our story, we're going to stop because I want you to listen to a story. Now, just like last week, I've got the address of the clip down here that you can type in, or you can go into our week five writing folder, and you'll see that I have a link that you can click on, and that would take you directly to the video. The story we're going to listen to this week is I Will Not Ever, Never Eat a Tomato by Lauren Child. It's one of my favourite books, and it's a really good example of a persuasive text. So if you're with a family member, you can stop and listen to it together, or just go and listen to it by yourself. And then I'm going to come back and I want to ask you some questions about the story. Did you enjoy the story? Right. Now, if you are with your family member, maybe you can talk about these questions with them, or you may just think about them. First one, how did Charlie persuade Lola to eat her dinner? Next one, when Lauren Child wrote the story, who was she writing it for? Was she writing it for children, or was she writing for adults? How do you know? And the last question is, we know that Charlie was really clever. Would Charlie's ideas persuade an adult to eat their dinner? Lola was certainly a fussy eater. Did you make a connection with the story in our text itself? Would you refuse to eat all or some of the vegetables and fruits that Lola did? Let's face it, she wouldn't eat peas, carrots, potatoes, spaghetti, mushrooms, eggs, sausages, cauliflower, cabbage, baked beans, bananas, oranges, apples, rice, cheese, fish fingers, and absolutely never ever would she ever eat a tomato. Charlie really was very clever and very creative, and he knew his sister really well. I love the way he was able to take ordinary foods, give them a brand new name, and say that they came from an exciting place, and he was able to persuade Lola to eat all her dinner. Two of my favourites were the ocean nibbles instead of fish sticks. I love the way he said they came from the supermarket under the sea, and better than that, mermaids ate them all the time. Well, of course, Lola would want to be a mermaid and eat the same thing. The other one I really liked was the way he described peas. He said they were green drops that dropped from the sky from Greenland. But these weren't ordinary green drops. Oh no, they were incredibly rare. Wouldn't you like to eat something incredibly rare? Sounds really special. Can you remember all the other foods that Charlie made up in the story? The carrots were orange twiglets from Jupiter. The peas were green drops from Greenland. The mashed potato was cloud fluff. The ocean fingers were ocean nibbles. And the tomatoes, now this was surprising. Lola came up with the name for them. She called them moon squirters. Would you eat a moon squirter? Your first activity today is I want you to think of one of the foods that Lola absolutely refused to eat. I want you to draw a picture in this box here, and then we're going to complete the sentence. Lola didn't want to taste, and you're going to write one of the foods. If you can't remember, just go back to the last slide where all the foods were listed. Then it's your turn. I want you to make a connection. On this box here, I want you to draw me some food that you really don't like. And then you're going to complete this sentence. I don't want to taste, and write that. Remember, when you finish your sentence, don't forget the full stop. Now for me, if I was going to make that, Mine would be, I'd be drawing pictures of Brussels sprouts. Even as a grown-up, I still don't like them. For our second task today, we're going to do the opposite. This time, I want you to think of a food that Lola ended up liking. Think of one of Charlie's creations that she thought, I really do like this. You're going to draw a picture of it here, and then we're going to finish the sentence. Lola ended up loving, and write the word. Once again, if you can't remember, go back 2 slides and you can see the list of all the foods. Then you're going to make your connection. This time, I want you to think of a food that when you first were given it, you thought, oh, I don't think I'd really like that. But then when you tried it, you thought, yum, I really do like it. And we're going to finish this sentence. I didn't think I would like, and then draw a picture of it. Then you might need to get a family member to help you write the word. So write the name of the food there. Now I do. So you've written, I didn't think I would like something. Now I do. And that's our task for the day. Now you can get a copy of these worksheets in our week 5 writing folder. Or if you don't want to do that, you can just draw a picture of them, put them on a piece of paper. When you've finished, get someone to take a photo of them and upload them in this week's writing folder.